Hey family, it's D. Orlando Fortune bringing you another inspirational talk, and today we're going to speak about the slight edge. Because some of you are out there and you've been taking these actions and you're not seeing the results. And I want to talk to you about a principle called the slight edge. Is if you understand this one little principle, you understand that your success is just around the corner. Stay tuned. Okay, so as I mentioned in the introduction, some of you have been sitting out there, you've been going through the real things. You've been doing some real things in your life in this action series. You've been taking the dares. You've been stepping outside of your comfort zones. You've been creating new habits and helping to use the steps that I gave you and the new habits. You've been tracking your results, and you're moving forward and using selective amnesia to keep moving forward to forget about those things that were holding you back. You're not reaching back into the message we spoke about last week. So now we're starting to wonder, why am I not seeing the results that I want to see right now? I mean, I've been doing all this work, and man, I wanted to get there, and I did this and I did that, and then I stop it. Okay, here's the thing. Keep moving, man. Keep moving. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Your success is just around the corner. You may not see any of the results that you really want to see. You may not see them yet. But know that you're right now, if you're taking action on those goals and continue to do consistently doing something towards achieving your goals every single day, I'm telling you, success is around the corner. I promise you, success is around the corner. You got to keep moving forward on that. Promise you. Let me give you an example. I'm going to give you a couple examples from my own personal life, all right? Let's talk about this right here. I used to have, back in like high school, it was popular. It was like a fad, right? What they had were these bamboo sprouts. And you had like you had a shot glass, and it had some rocks in there, and then it had this little bamboo sprout, right? And all you had to do was just keep water in there and the bamboo sprout over time and some sunlight, and it would start growing, right? But some interesting things I found out about bamboo trees. Bamboo trees grow in water, they grow in rocks, they grow in soil, they just grow in whatever they get planted in, right? Whatever they start sprouting in. They just need some water and a source of nutrients and some sunlight, and they start growing, right? But here's the thing. What's interesting is this. For several years of the bamboo tree's life, in its early life, for several years, it only grows inches. It just grows inches per year. Just a little bit. And then at a certain time in the life of the bamboo tree, it just shoots up feet. I mean, these trees are tens of feet tall. You know, they just shoot up very, very, very tall. If you've ever been to see a bamboo tree and look up, you really have to arch your neck back to see how tall these trees are. They're very, very tall. And it all happens within almost a year. Almost all of it comes within a year of its life. Okay? So how is this possible? What happens is, in the very beginning, those first few years of the bamboo tree's life, it's digging roots, all right? The roots are going down into the soil, into the rocks or whatnot, whatever it's growing out of, and it's looking for a good source of water, good, strong, steady source of water and nutrients. And once it finds its source, all of a sudden it starts filling itself up and building itself up, and all of a sudden it just shoots up and it grows out. It's an explosion of growth because of these roots are so strong and ready to support the growth that is going to happen. What does that mean for you? What that means for you is you got to do the same thing for yourself. Maybe you've been doing these things and you're being prepared for the explosion of growth. You see, what we find out is the people who have successful will not take back the route and the troubles and the problems they had to go through and the struggle that they had to go through in order to achieve the success, because it made them value their success that much more, and also prepared them for what was going to be put upon them. Because I cannot take on grown man problems when I'm still a little boy, right? You can't take on grown man problems when you're still a little boy. So we got to grow through the steps. And the same thing that goes with our goals. We got big man, big girl, big woman problems, right? But until we grow ourselves in those particular situations, grow strong enough to be able to support those big goals, we're not going to get them yet. We got to grow slowly over time, right? So here's one. Let me give you another example, a personal example, right? So when I wanted to purchase real estate, What back when I first graduated from college, what I did was I read books, I read articles, I read blog posts, I read anything I get my hands on. I read magazines, I read newspapers. Excuse me, I would listen to audios, I would watch videos, I get on conference calls, I would get on forums online and just typing in questions and asking questions, and I just did that and kept doing it, and then I would take some of the information that I was receiving and I would try it out. Like, all right, let me call on some of these phone ads and see if that works, what the script they told me to use will work. Okay, wow, well, that kind of works, okay. I may not do anything for a little while and continue to build some more steps. All right, what's my next skill? All right, let's go out and start talking to people. So I go out and start talking to people about real estate that was trying to sell the properties. I call on some for sale by owners. So I mean, I didn't exactly what I did, the process, but over time I built this skill, built that skill, built this skill, built this skill. And over time, all of a sudden, here's what happened. I come to Indiana and I purchased my first property. I made some decent money off the property. A little while later, I purchased another property. Wow, I made money off 2 properties. Let's go buy another one. Let's jump it up and I buy a small apartment building. Buy a small apartment building, start figuring out how to do with that. Then all of a sudden, I buy a group of properties together. And in this time frame, my signs that I put out there, people are calling me all over the place, and friends or family who know what I'm dealing with real estate start calling me and ask for advice, and all of this stuff start coming at me all at one time and I was prepared for it. Because all this over some time, I built all this information up. I dug my roots really deep and had a very, very good, strong understanding of what real estate is and the process of investing. And I've done enough work out there that I built myself up, built skill. All of a sudden, I could handle what was going on. And all of a sudden, stuff was thrust upon me. Now, what am I talking about? The principle I talk about, I promise you, is called the slight edge. And what the slight edge, it says is this, is that success is an accumulation of right action over a sustained period of time. What does all that mean? What that means is if I do the right thing here, I take a little action here, I do a little reading, take a little action, do a little reading, take a little action, do a little reading, do a little action, and all of a sudden, I get some results, I take some more action, I get some more results, and all of a sudden, more action, results, and then all of a sudden, I'm up here. I started out here going slowly, just barely moving up, but eventually, I start making bigger steps up, and I take off. The thing about the slight edge is it works both ways. Success is the accumulation of right action over a sustained period of time, but failure is the accumulation of wrong action over a sustained period of time, and that's where we've been. We've already fallen off. Some of us have already fallen off and don't want to go back there. So take these steps. Do not settle. Here's what I did. Interesting story, and I'm out of here for today. I was going to get some juice out of the refrigerator the other day, and going to get some orange juice, and there's another bottle of juice on there, and I saw on the side a sticker that said, "Shake well, settling is natural." And I was like, oh my God, how true is that? If we don't do anything, taking some action towards these goals, and get inspired and motivated to do something towards achieving the things we want in life, settling is natural. And I hope that you continue to get on these videos and watch these videos and stimulate yourself and stimulate your mind, and I shake some things up in your life, because settling is natural. Stop settling. We're not doing that anymore. All you no-doubters out there, you can have a life of no doubt, just blessings. Continue to use these principles to take action and use the slight edge in your favor for success. Because God wants you to have all those things you want. All you got to do is believe. Love you.